Patriotic Front Chairperson for Information and Publicity Raphael NAKACINDA is doing it again. He is tonight spending his time at Lusaka's Woodlands Police Station. Mr. NAKACINDA was first summoned to appear before the police at service headquarters, where he was warned and cautioned on charges of defaming the president and proposing violence in Kabwata constituency during campaigns. He has not been arrested. This is what happened at Woodlands Police Station.
Without any charge.
The charge has been explained.
Without arresting me.
You will be charged. There's no problem. No,
the question is that why are you detaining me if you are not ready to charge?
Once you can be detained, then later on charge. That doesn't matter.
That matters because you're infringing on my right.
No. You are not. That is not correct. So sir, kindly sign for your detention here.
Mr. NAKACINDA was finally taken to the cell while shouting how he was being treated like a criminal.
Of course, you can see how we are being handled now. Like common criminal, purely based on the fact that we are campaigning in Kabwata. And we are being charged for the campaign message in Kabwata and seeking that the people vote for a PS candidate. So this is basically what we are being subjected to.
Police spokesperson Ray Hamonga has confirmed the detention of Mr. NAKACINDA.
He's alleging that the Republican president, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, and his friends are planning to evict residents of Mapoloto and build a shopping mall there. In the same recording, the accused is alleged to have used vulgar language against the Republican president. He has since been detained in police custody.
One of his lawyers, Makebi Zulu, says they will be taking legal action against this alleged illegal treatment.
We heard the president at his inaugural speech, as it were, when he said no suspect should be put in custody without a charge. That was a directive. As a matter of fact, the police were told, and all investigative agencies, to say no one should be put in custody without being charged. And clearly, we see a deviation from that. But from the legal perspective, this is wrong. It should not be the case. As he's in there, he's a free man. None of his freedoms has been taken away by way of an arrest. And we will challenge this action. It has become customary.
And Patriotic Front Acting Secretary General Nixon Chilangwa is deeply saddened with the development.
This is a trend. It's a straight line. You can see where it's coming from and where it's going. And the Honorable Linda said it yesterday, and he was very categorical that we are in troubled times. We're in troubled times, and this won't be the last one. These raids and the searches and detains on all manner of charges and allegations will continue coming. And it's unfortunate because this is not what HH and these UPND promised the Zambian people.
Mr. NAKACINDA is facing another case of defamation of the president, and he is currently before the court. Victoria Yambani, Diamond News.
The state of the Chamalundazi Road in Eastern Province remains a source of concern to residents and the traveling public. Works on the road started in 2009. Motorists, farmers, businessmen and the general public have to endure difficulties using this road.
One of the reasons why the PF government lost it because of the road from Lundazi to Chama. Now, if the new Dawn government can improve on the road sector, I'm sure people here will be very, very happy.
In a bid to address the situation, the government has released 7 million kwacha to the contractor MASEBO construction company to work on the 40-kilometer stretch from Lundazi.
We have started receiving the funding, so we hope to see that we can complete this project on time if the funding continues. It's a 40-kilometer section, and with the weather, we can do certain works, but it's limited. But I'm sure that as the weather improves, we can do much better than what we are doing currently.
Site engineer explains the scope of works.
The scope of works is we scarify the existing existing surface, scarify and mix and compact the existing layer.
Chasefo District Council Secretary Raphael Piri projects an increase in revenue for the council once the road is completed.
So we are happy that the contractor now, as MASEBO, has started the works, because as you are aware, it's an agricultural area at small scale or level, and the production is high. So for the transportation of food stuffs, and also business-wise, there's Chama this side. Traders really rely on this road.
Chifukwa chakuti ndowa njiheni ndiye matraki yojomba huko 5 days 7 days yali pamseu, so mboma natikananira ine naonga chomene ndipo wanyane wose bamukondwera para waona kuti mseu wafika kunthazi huko.
The project contract is 130 million kwacha. Lundazi-Chama Road is a very critical road as it links East Africa and Southern Africa. This is through the Dar es Salaam port in Tanzania as well as the Nacala corridor in Mozambique. For Diamond TV News, I'm Samos Vestakwawe, Eastern Province.
With the impending recruitment of 11,200 health workers in the country to improve healthcare services, the Minister of Health has warned against corruption in the recruitment process. Minister of Health Sylvia MASEBO is in Wapula to familiarize herself with the challenges in the health sector of the province. Senama First Level Hospital Medical In Charge Ngombe Zulu has called on the minister to consider the facility in the recruitment of health personnel in the country among many challenges of the hospital.
This is what we are asking for, a mortuary. The white have talked about it. Also the manpower, if it is possible to help us increase the manpower. We are still having the establishment of the urban health center. If we can have the establishment of the first level hospital, we need medical officers. So far, I'm alone. Our catchment area, we're having a population of 22,871. It's a big catchment area with one medical officer.
Luapula Province Health Director Dr. Peter Walia has added that the province continues to record high levels of malaria infection.
I mean, the mosquito nets will not be used for the intended purpose. A lot of, mosquito nets just being used for, very wrong things. So that becomes a very big problem. As much as government is, trying to do its level best, but there is this other aspect of the actual recipient who would not want to use, that massive investment for the intended purpose.
Health Minister Sylvia MASEBO has called for a decentralized fight against malaria.
This is a warning to everybody. I'm coming from a clinic where I've seen this, and I'm speaking to everybody that is responsible to say, please do not jeopardize government policy. Do not take us for a ride. We mean well. We want Zambians to feel a part of this country. We want fairness in the recruitment. We want people who know that they deserve to get the job. So you that are under that, who have that power, if you abuse your power, I'm really sad. I'll have no choice but to get you fired.
Application of the malaria nets, that is one. Secondly, the spraying, the insecticide spraying, we are not doing well. We are spraying late. So it is not effective. So we need to change there again. We need to plan properly as it used to be before, in past decades, when we were fighting malaria.
The minister later boosted the relaunch of COVID-19 vaccination exercise at Senama Market by encouraging members of the public to get vaccinated. Agnes Chamboko, Diamond News,